Hi, it's Tom again with Heart to Heart Chats, number 18. Well, today I wanted to briefly talk about how messages are sent to us from the angels or our guides. So many ways. I've experienced so many things over the last 16 years. It's pretty incredible. You know, angels or guides sending you a message could be like I've had a whistle in my ear or a voice in my ear. I had a female voice one time. And sometimes it's just to awaken you, sometimes to give you a message, sometimes to say, yes, you're doing the right thing. So you think about it. How would angels or guides talk to you? They don't necessarily talk to you like in human form, face to face. So how would you communicate? If you were an angel, how would you communicate with someone on earth to get them to do the right thing or to go in a certain direction? Angels and guides are here to help us. And so if we're not listening, we could possibly do the wrong thing or go in the wrong direction. It reminds me that during the 2004 to 2009 period, I was very frustrated because I felt like someone was taking over my body, and in fact they were. A couple of spirits later found out. At one point I had 14 spirits attached to me, including a really powerful entity called the Jinn, D-J-I-N-N. So every day was very difficult, frustrating, depressing, because how would you like it if you had these things attached to you in some form? You can't see them, but they are interfering with your life. They are making you feel bad. They're making you do things you may not want to do. They were evil or negative energies. So it led to me going to my psychic in 2009, who is a great psychic, and I always trust what she says. I said to her, you know, this is so bad. I'm so depressed every day about this. What if I wanted to just be a human being again and not do any of the spiritual stuff? Just blank it out and do a completely human thing. Live a human life instead of a spiritual life. She immediately started telling me that they were talking to her upstairs there, angels, guides, telling her a response to me. And the response was, Tom, if you do this, think about a dam with a huge reservoir behind it. And that reservoir is so powerful, so much water. And the dam breaks and the water flows in a torrent throughout the countryside, perhaps a city. The amount of destruction would be incredible. This might happen to you if you choose to go away from the spiritual side. That's what was said. That scared me a little bit, but they made their point. Don't go back. Continue, no matter what. Continue with this spiritual life, this spiritual evolvement. So that's a message, right? This is a way they would get you to do things. Recently, I went to another, my massage person and psychic, and as soon as I got to her place, I couldn't get the key out of my Jeep. No matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't come out. For 10 minutes I tried everything. So I went inside her house with the key still in the Jeep. I said, whatever. My Jeep was old, 2001, and had 140,000 miles on it. And we had some problems with it. Anyway, so the first thing that happens is my psychic, in this case, said, Archangel Michael's come in to give you a message. And what did he say? He said, Tom, you need to get rid of the Jeep. It's costing you extra money. You have 2 other cars. You don't need this Jeep. You need to get rid of it. And then I said, okay, but why? Well, he said, you know, you've been discussing it for over a year. I'm just giving you a little nudge. This was his words. I'm giving you a little nudge to get you to do it. Now's the time. So, the next day we got rid of the Jeep. I heard the message and I acted upon it. I think most people would say, no, I'm not going to do that. So, there are many ways that messages come to you and to help you go a particular direction, a more positive path. It could be the little nudge. It could be threatening you with the dam breaking. I also know of people who have gone through the same experience and they didn't listen and they suffered in their physical body in one way or form to get them to do it. And sometimes these things are not just like one day problem, but something happens to you and it's longer lasting until you give up and do the right thing. So I understand this issue because, you know, how would the angels talk to you? The best way in some cases is pain or a little bit of a threat or a nudge. You know, our bodies feel pain every day, and so having to feel pain is a motivator. You want to get rid of the pain. And it's not that they're being mean, it's that they're communicating with you. Once you understand that, you understand how communication works. In some ways, I call Earth the pain planet, because every day we have to suffer pain, little pain, big pain. So it's a part of our lives. So I hope this has helped you understand a little bit about messages, the angels, the guides, and how they might talk to you. I also want to announce that our new book is coming. This is an advance copy. It's called The Magic of Love and Peace. And here are 2 light beings who we captured in the St. Anthony's Cathedral or Basilica in Padua, Italy last year. This is the back cover. If you would like a copy, please email me at tom@whenangelstouch.com. And you also can visit my website, www.whenangelstouch.com, and Facebook, When Angels Touch, Facebook. Saying bye for today, heart to heart. Bye-bye.